So we have not done a pump check in a while, but I can tell you 3 weeks of upping the calories, 3 weeks of eating more carbs than I probably ate since I was a teenager. You guys are gonna get to see what it looks like when you're natural and you start really bulking and getting towards the end of the bulk and what it does to your abs. I logged into an old laptop last night and it automatically had all these pictures of my ex-wife, our kids when they were really young. And it was playing like some piano instrumental music, like a sad, like it was telling a sad story or something. And I'm not gonna lie, man, it got me a little bit. Even though I'm 38, gonna be 39 in 2 months, it's almost like I've already lived 2 lives. When you're married for almost 20 years, raised 4 kids, the oldest is 18, it kind of feels like that. So that's kind of what's on my mind today, trying to shake it because I have to remind myself that that's not life anymore. Day 112, let's keep this thing moving. I can tell you that today's one of those days where I really don't feel like working out. And if I went based off of my feelings, I wouldn't have come. But I don't go based off of that. The plan today is to hit chest and a little bit of shoulders as well. And since I don't feel like being here today, I'm gonna try to hit it even harder. How about that? Sounds like a plan to me. Let's start with some incline dumbbell press. I don't want to go super heavy, but I do want to get some reps in today, and I want to really feel that mind to muscle connection. If you don't worry about how you look in the mirror at first, but if you just show up and you just start putting the work in, doing what you can do, you can't worry about anybody else and what they're doing. You got to worry about what you're doing and what works for you. You start showing up, you start getting consistent, you start learning how to push yourself a little more. Man, I tell you, you'll start to get some good results. And then you start dialing your diet in, start eating some things that allow the muscles to grow and repair, that allow you to have more energy, more mental clarity, feeling sharp, feeling fresh, right? What you put in your body is so important. You start doing those, you start combining that, man, then you're gonna wanna make sure you at least get 6.5, 7, if you can, 8 hours of sleep every night. You do that for a couple months, man, you be a new person. The problem is a lot of people get that feeling and they wanna make that change and they start to do it. After 2 weeks, man, you don't see them again. And they're back on this endless loop. Every couple years, every couple months, man, I wish I would have did this. I wish I would have did that. It doesn't matter. You can start today. Doesn't matter what happened yesterday, last week, last year, 10 years ago. It doesn't matter. You can start right now today, man, and you can get yourself together. And you can get in here and you can start doing hard things and you can force yourself to feel it and to push through it and to persevere because you're going to need this for everything in life. Everything, man. Jobs, relationships, everything, man. Gotta have a strong mind. One more set of some incline presses, and then we're gonna throw some shoulders in too. get these shoulders warmed up. And I don't want to go all the way up. Just want to keep the pressure on the side delts and take the traps out of it today. I really like the stretch that this machine gives me on the chest. And what I'm working on right now more than anything is trying not to get the shoulders involved. Like when you push out too far at the end, then the front delts start to like kick in, almost like a punch. So I want to keep the chest back and then go right before the elbows lock out, hopefully to keep that tension on the chest. And as I practice this, the better I'll get with it, right? That's the goal. Anyway, let's get it set in. It's about like right there. So that's a little new for me. So you get to see my ugly face while I try to figure this out. Anyway, I'm gonna do some side laterals with the cable raises too. Let's get hot, man. Take this pump cover off, finish this workout. All right, so I don't wanna go heavy with these. Again, mind muscle connection over everything, but let's see if this even stretches or if it's too far. Let's see. That's about what I want. All right, here we go. Okay. Probably have to up the weight just a little bit on the next one, but I really want to force that mind and muscle connection, right, with slower reps. And I don't want to go all the way up because I feel like when I go all the way up, then my traps start to get involved at a certain point. So I want to stop right where the tension is still on those side delts. That's the goal. We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure it out. Oh man. Okay. One more set of those. Let's pump the weight up. I'm feeling it right now. Definitely feeling it. My shoulders are like, take a break, take it easy on me. And I'm like, no, sir. I do not negotiate with terrorists. Okay? So, let's get one more set in here. And I think I need to adjust this seat too. This is a little too high for somebody that's almost 6'3". Whew. Anyway, come on, Tim. Okay, let's keep this moving. Let's focus on the squeeze and the stretch, fellas. All right, I think I'll do some front raises too. Since, actually, you know what? What if we superset this with some body weight dips? Let's do that. Almost at the finish line for the day. Check my weight at the end. Show you guys my fat stomach from bulking. Definitely not what it was. I think I'm okay with that. Whew. Oh man. Let's get some front raises, hit those front delts. Finish with the seated lateral raises. And maybe just some cable crossovers or something like that. We're done, maybe 15 minutes. Goodness, mama. Good squeeze. Take it home. So we have not done a pump check in a while, but I can tell you 3 weeks of upping the calories, 3 weeks of eating more carbs than I probably ate since I was a teenager. You guys are gonna get to see what it looks like when you're natural and you start really bulking and getting towards the end of the bulk and what it does to your abs and stuff like that, which is why I say if you wanna stay lean all year long, you really don't need so many carbs like they say. But I will say this, carbs is great for getting strong, building muscle, but it does come with some fat around the stomach too as well. And I know that some of that has to do with upping the calories. That's also a factor as well. So I'm not saying that that's not a factor, but I just know the difference in my body when I'm on high carbs and when I'm on lower carbs. But I still got a little bit of my abs. Let's check it out. They're not completely gone, but definitely not like what it was when we started, okay? But you can see we got a nice chest pump today, right? But look at the abs. Like, look at that. Look at that, guys. I mean, they're still there, which is fine, but I can't wait to start shredding this up. Like, I really can't wait to start shredding this up, man. Really. Anyway, still got a little bit there. We got some work to do, but man, we know what to do. You know what you gotta do. You wanna get lean, you wanna get those abs popping, you know what you gotta do.